All right, it's day 45. It's just after 9 o'clock. Guys have been down here for over an hour working. They got down here early again. They're on the back wall, plastering right now, and we're gonna go inside first. Check out some of this stuff. They're supposed to do a little bit of welding up on the trusses and finish a little bit of that. They put in all this yesterday, so they'll probably take the one form off of that. Oh, they finished the wall this morning. Wall going into the one spare bedroom. They added the wall there. Looks good. They're out mixing the plaster right now, and they won't do inside plastering until next week, I'm sure. So they're doing what they can here. So you can see the guys through the windows. They're working with the plastering here. And, cruising along. They're getting the windows shaped up. So as soon as they're done inside and out, then we can have the windows installed. We've already talked to the window people, and we're getting quotes from a few different companies or people to have our windows done. Our doors, I've mentioned a few videos ago, our doors are already ordered, and we're getting great deals on the doors and the windows. We've got 7 doors ordered. One is a great big oversized front door. It's a meter wide. The back door is just under a meter wide, and then we have 5 other regular sized doors. And for all of those, and they're all solid mahogany, for all of those, it's running about $700 for all of those doors. So I know a solid wood mahogany door back in the United States is a lot of money. So but you find mahogany here literally all over the place. So, and it's good wood, and it's termite resistant. So it's a pretty good deal. The windows that we're getting are the reflective, kind of a one-way mirror type window, so the sun doesn't blaze inside and heat up the house like an oven. So we're waiting on a couple of the estimates for that, and we'll continue to negotiate with those people and see what kind of deal we can get with those. Biggest thing is plastering. I think by the end of this week, the outside will be done. I don't think it's going to be really that hard for them to do, because these guys are just knocking it out. I mean, they're really going to town fast. And you can see that the service area is done already, or the majority of it's done already. And then they've worked on that spare bedroom wall, the outside wall there, and they're knocking it out really quick too. So I would imagine, the way it's looking, I would imagine before lunch they're moving on to the next wall on the north side of the house, which is the wall that contains the one spare bedroom wall, and then the master bathroom and the master bedroom wall as well. So I mean, they're just knocking it out. It's really fun to watch. It's really exciting to see, because it's actually, you can see it being finished, which is really nice. And the guys that we really watched when the house was going up, and we liked their work, they're the same ones that are doing this now. So we picked a good crew to do all of this, not just the build, but for the finishing as well. So they're cruising, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So with that, we will take a couple hours, let these guys do some more work, and then we will be back for an update in a few hours.
Looking good. Look at that. So for lunch will be grilled chicken, inasal style. My husband will be in charge of the grill. He's gonna be the grill master for today. So that's the marinated chicken that I made yesterday. So it's been sitting in that marinade for a day. So this grill, my husband made it with my brother-in-law.
Well, that sausage in too.
Wow. Ilan yung kanila? 7.
Hindi lang yun 1 kilo. Kalahati siguro.
Lunchtime.
Alright, it's lunchtime. The guys are up eating. And, they've got this wall pretty much finished. I don't know if they're going to continue to try and smooth a little bit. Probably. It looks like they were in the process with smoothing it out when lunch came around. And then they'll start on the other side of the house there. Or maybe they'll do this here. I don't know. We will see. But it's looking good. It's all coming around. And you know what? Alright, so this wall is looks like it's about done. They're gonna put cement in around the door jamb. Door jambs are steady. They're actually welded into the rebar that's in the wall. The cement going in is more or less just kind of to seal it up and just make it more a little easier to finish, I guess, what you would say. They can do the window wells here. Looks good. It's all looking good. Be exciting to see the end of the week, see where they're at. I think they'll have the entire outside done this week. Start on the inside. As soon as the inside is done, we'll have our decision made for the windows probably within the next day or two, and then we'll be able to get the windows taken care of. And once the inside is plastered, then we can have the windows put in. At the end of this month, our doors will be done. We can have them brought and put in. And but before we put those in, we're actually going to finish those. We're going to paint those. So, just a way of saving a little bit of money. Not that it's outrageous to have workers do it, but there's nothing wrong with us doing it either. So we're going to end up painting the doors. And, get the windows, doors put in. Get the tile ordered or get the tile delivered. We still got to go get our tile. Tiles put in, get the ceiling put in, electrical, plumbing, all that good stuff. So should be good to go. And so we'll be back probably near either mid-afternoon or later afternoon when they're getting ready to quit for the day and give you another update. Ask them what they thought of the chicken.
Kuya, kumusta daw yung lunch?
Okay ho.
Parang hindi kayo nasarapan, ano? They didn't like it.
They didn't like it? Okay, I got it.
Tumaba nga ako si Joey.
He's saying that Mang Joey gained a little weight because of that.
I know, it don't look like it. I'm gonna have to feed him more. He needs to put on more weight. All right, so we're down here. It's 3 o'clock. It's their break time. They're all heading up to have a snack and a drink and take a few minutes. And so we came down to check out what they've been doing here. They finished this one wall. They've got a little bit of smoothing, and that's it on the very bottom part of this wall, below the drain pipe. You can see it's a little bit rough still, but they will smooth that out. And they've also started around the corner, the upper part of this first section of the wall. It looks like that's about the same there. They just need to do some smoothing of that. Cruising right along. It's looking great. They are, and I don't know the square footage of these walls or square meters of these walls on the outside, but just based off of where they're at, I think they're better than halfway completed on the outside of the walls with the plastering. So doing really good. Looks like we're going to be picking up some materials for the electrical stuff, so they're going to start that tomorrow. Start running the electrical lines and getting all that set up, which would be nice. Anything and everything we can get done. If we can do multiple things at once, I'm good with that. So it looks like this will be done. The outside, hopefully this will be all plastered this week. I mean, they're just knocking it out, so it's going to look really nice once it's done and completed for plastering. We're still waiting on a couple of the estimates for windows, and like I said earlier, we've already taken care of the doors. So get the electrical done, get that all lined out, and then we'll put in the ceiling. Ceiling's going to be a very simple ceiling, like I think I described it earlier. Just basically a cement board on aluminum frame, and then the lighting will be attached up in there, and then tiles on the floor. The plumbing is, you can see the plumbing is already partially completed, and we haven't just been sitting around. We've actually been purchasing some items for various parts of the house, so when it comes time to finishing it, we're already ahead of the game. So we've got basically bathroom packages that we've picked up, with toilet bowl, the lavatory sink, just package deals that we got for both of the bathrooms, and we now have both of the tankless water heaters that will attach to the walls. So that we're as well as the showers. So we're going to keep trying to do that. We're going to keep trying to stay ahead of everything, and just keep these guys working. They're not afraid to work. They're doing a great job. And so that is our 3 o'clock update, and I'm sure we'll have a 5 o'clock update when they are done. So we will be back at 5 o'clock. All right, it's the end of the day, and guys are starting to head home, or at least they're going up to the Kubo, kind of wrapping the day up. They ended up at a point where it's about 10 minutes before 5, and they got a lot done. They finished up the backside basically, except for one little tiny wall. And from what they're saying, tomorrow they're going to split up, so they'll do the service area inside and finish this wall over here on the outside. As you can see, they're starting to put in the boxes for the outlets, so we're going to pick up a lot of the wiring tomorrow, just a lot of that general stuff, so they can start running wire and getting stuff taken care of there. I'm sure that after we do all the wiring for lighting and the outlets and stuff, then the next thing will be the ceiling. But the plaster's got to come before any of that, obviously. But we'll get that electrical done, and then we can start on the ceiling, which will be nice. And then after the ceiling, we'll get the flooring, the tile. So we'll do a quick wrap up outside here so you can see the progress and see the quality of the work. We also got the insulation that goes underneath the sheeting of the roof. So that's here as well. So we'll go out and take a look at their finished product for today. It's looking really good. Very pleased with, in a matter of just a few days, how much work they've got done and the quality. If you look up at the windows, obviously not the bottom part of the bathroom window has not been completed yet, but the edging on the windows are really nice and very, very sharp edges, and they've gone down. This is going to be actually bent down, so they've got that chipped out still. But this whole wall is just amazing. It's all done by hand. I mean, it's all hand tools. There's no power tools at all to float this out or to make it level. And if you really watch these guys work, especially the guys who have been doing it a long time, you'll see them kind of peek at the wall, and just by doing that, they'll tell where they need more mud, and they'll put the mud on, fan it out and get it taken care of. And it's really interesting to watch. These guys have definitely got talent for what they do, and it shows in their work. And it's still got a long way to go, but just in a few days, what they've done in order to start our finishing process has been amazing. It's really nice to see, and I know every day that more and more of this gets completed is one day closer to us actually moving in, which will be an exciting time as well. So with that, this is the end of another day. What I believe it's 45, day 45. Day 45, I think. It's the end of day 45, and we will be back tomorrow morning for day 46, and we'll probably start pretty early, and then we'll show going to pick up some stuff for the build here. We got to pick up some electrical supplies, so we will probably share that with you. So if you haven't already, like the videos, subscribe, share them with your friends and family if you can. And thanks for joining us with our Philippine adventure.